good, everybody? It's your boy Chaz Custom Model Cars. A big shout out to everybody. Much props. Thank you all for your comments. I appreciate it very much. Got a model kit review for you guys, and this one's on the Revell Monogram 37 Ford panel delivery truck. And this kit was given to me a while back, and you can check one of my videos. It's on, I don't know which one it is, but it's somewhere on my channel. You'll know who sent me this beautiful kit. He didn't send it with the paint and the glue and all that stuff. No, he sent me a double kit. So there's two 37 Ford panel delivery trucks, same ones. So I got big plans for both of them. Very happy to have this kit because I've never built one before. I've never even, seen one before. So this is a real treat. On a scale of 1 through 10, I give this kit a 9. It's molded in blue. I think it's an older kit. Yeah, it's an older kit. It's a 1998 kit, so I got two of them. Oh my god. So let me show you guys the stuff on the side of the box. You got your information, some more info here. Of course, your box art's going to be the same on each side. It shows you the what comes with the kit itself, which is a deluxe kit. So just a box art. Here's the pictures of the built model itself. So some more information. But again, it's a big box kit. I don't even know how two kits can fit in this box, but they're in there. So let's go ahead and crack this puppy open and show you guys why I gave this a 9 rating. Okay, guys, here's the instructions, and of course when you flip it open you have your decals, which we're going to discuss a little bit later. So right now we're going to talk about the instructions, which are well illustrated, easy to follow. Not sure if it's easy to understand, but they are easy to follow. So here you have your little brief description of the vehicle itself. There's no picture, of course. Being an older model kit, they usually don't have pictures. So anyways, some do, some don't, it depends. So here's your information here, some more info here, and you have your little paint guide down here. So and there's some more information, warning. And here's a little sneak peek at the instructions. You got your decal placements. So there's a lot of parts in here, a lot of little parts. So there you go. And the decals are very nicely printed as well, which one of them I will not be using. Actually, both of them I won't be using. I'm not a big fan of these kind of decals, but it's all good. But these are very nice decals nonetheless. I love the murals on this one, so I might use this one. So these are really, really awesome. So you have your back door decal, you got your two sides, you've got your fender decal, and you have these decals here. And my cat is going crazy for some unknown friggin' reason. It's attacking my bed too. So now when you do open up, your bag parts or whatever, you just had to be careful of the loose parts, which I have a few here that my cat either tried to eat or play with. He was sitting there and doing this, and he picked up this battery and almost ate it. So, but here's the battery. It's got the raised detail in there. It's the old style battery. Of course, you have your generator. Okay, this is your generator. And then this is your fuel pump half, and this one's your distributor. Okay, moving along, here we have the back door, which you can also hinge if you wanted to. Needs a little cleanup around the sides and edges. Stop chewing on my plastic. Hey, bud, that's not right. Come on, move along now. Holy Moses, he's trying to chew in the corner of the plastic of the doors. So here you go. And here's the inside of the door panel. Well, these are the door panels, actually. These go on the inside of the doors, of course. So got little cat hair on there. There you go. So they sit like sandwiched like that. So that's pretty awesome. And then here you have your seats. They're very nicely replicated. And then this is your bumper things for the front end. So there you go. And then here we have the I'm going to start off with the floor pan here. So very nice wood detail going on there, and rivets and stuff like that, just like the old trucks. Of course, it's got the brace to keep everything from being broken, especially this part right in here. So very nice detail overall, very nice fenders. Needs a little cleaning around the edges, but other than that, it's a very nice piece. Some more detail there. This one, you get half a cab interior with molded in door panels. So I believe it comes with some details for it, but I have to look around and see. And of course, you only get the clutch pedal molded in, but the other pedals are not. But very nice floor detail. You got some nice like some kind of padding or something right there. So that's very beautiful. Okay, we're going to start with some of the loose parts. I got a very nice cool breeze coming in through the window right now. It feels really, really good. Yesterday it was like a warm, kind of a hot breeze, like somebody breathing on you, or like the oven's open or something. It was just bad. When I was trying to make a kit review yesterday, sweating my ass off there for a minute, but it's all good. So let's go ahead and get into the loose parts really quick. Here you have your frame, which is nicely molded and detailed. You might have to clean up a little bit on the insides and fill in a couple little, pinholes here and there. Saw one earlier and I can't find it now, but there's one. Oh my god, I'm tripping. Oh, there it is right there. See, something like that. I call those pinholes, but it is what it is. See, right there. There's another one. So you got to do a little work on it, but other than that, it's a very nice piece. And there's nothing else molded to it, so that's a good part. Here you have your the secondary part of your floorboard right here. And it's got the nice wood grain detail as well, and you got the nice rails, recessed rails, which are nicely detailed as well. Nothing underneath, of course, because this is being glued down onto the floorboard. So that's pretty awesome. It's got your nice little trim around it as well. And here you have your fenders, your rear fenders, because the front ones are already molded on. You got to do a little cleanup here and there. Other than that, these are really nice fenders. Don't think there's much cleanup. You do have to clean up some sink marks inside of there, so that shouldn't be hard to do. And on this little tree here, you have your dashboard. You have your radiator hoses. That's what I think those are. And then you have your starter right here, which you need to get rid of this excess plastic. But very nice pieces there. Oh, and your the decals. There's decals for this one. You glue behind it. So, and just a tip. You can use clear plastic. You glue that behind there, and then you glue your decal behind that clear plastic. So it gives a little realistic look to it. So, but very nice detailed dash. And then of course you have your doors. You got your rear door panel. You have your doors right here. So you can cut these and hinge them, or you can leave it as is. But it's got nice hinge detail. And it's got nice detail overall. But you might have to clean around the edges. Same with this piece here, but overall very nice pieces. And here you have your seats, and you have your bumper guards here, or the bumper connectors or something like that. So that goes in the front. But those are your seats, very nice. Okay, now we're going to move on to all this here. Here we have the hood. Of course, you can cut these up and hinge them up, and whatever you want to do. You can slice it down here, right here, and hinge them up, whatever you want to do. But overall, very nice detailing. As you can see, got the nice vent sides there with the little what are those, like locking mechanisms or something. You got the nice V8 logo right there. It's pretty cool. So nice overall. You got to clean up around the edges a little bit and some little flash, but it's all good. And on the inside here, of course, you got to clean up the sink marks that are also in there. That always seems to plague the parts. So it's a sink mark plague that needs to be eradicated, but it's all good. Okay, before I get into the body, let's go ahead and get in the body. The body's very nicely molded as well. I don't see a lot of flash on corners or anything like that, but I do see you need to sand down a little bit here, smooth it out around the trim. But other than that, it's very, very nicely molded. You do have to get rid of some sink marks in there. They're very light, but they're in there. You have to get rid of. But overall, it's very nice. It's got a recessed area for your spare tire, which is nice. It's got hinge detail. It's got the side molding detail. But a very nice body overall. It's a very nice slab side body. So this is pretty cool. And you can almost polish this up and just leave it as is. You know what I mean? So that's that one. Here you have your interior tub. This is like half of the cab. You got your molded in door panels, and I think the recessed areas are for the details. So I don't know where those are at. Probably will, end up running into them in this video. There you can see some rivet details in the door panels, but it's got a nice like floor mat style texture on the floor there. So of course this will not be flocked. You got your clutch pedal already molded in, but the other two pedals are not. So very, very nicely detailed interior tub. And then of course you have your floor pan that goes to your frame and everything else. The underside is very nicely detailed. You do have to clean up some sink marks and pin marks around the fender areas, of course. But very, very nice detail overall. Got the wood grain detail there, and of course that wood floor glues on top of here, so you won't be seeing much of this. Don't even know why they even printed that on there. So, and then of course they have a brace to keep this part from being broken or anything else. But overall, a very, very nice piece. Okay, here we have our parts tree, and we have our. We're going to start off with the highly detailed V8 flathead engine, which you get two halves with the molded in oil pan. Very nice pieces here. You got your radiator shroud. You got your radiator hoses. You have your head. Your head's right here, nicely detailed with all the rivets and stuff. You've got your manifold here, and you've got the front of the engine right here. And then you have your two headers, stock headers. This is your grill housing. This is the front end of the car here. The radiator, fuel tank, and your firewall, complete with a battery box or battery tray. So it's very nicely detailed, you guys. There you go. Then you have your fan belt and pulley assembly. You have the other half to your fuel pump. These brackets, I found out in the instructions that these ones belong to the front end, and these ones belong to the rear. So these are the brackets for your bumpers. And these ones are the springs or the shocks that go to the front end. And here's your stock exhaust here, a very long exhaust. Needs a little bit of cleaning here and there. It's got issues with flash and extra plastic and plastic hair and all sorts of goodies. So and then you got molded in exhaust clamps. Overall, very nice pieces. Very nicely detailed and everything like that. Should make up for a really nice motor, and it's got nice texture on the engine as well too. So, and here we have the you have your rims right here, and this is for your spare tire, of course. So very nicely detailed, and of course you have the backings to your wheels. Okay, you have your steering wheel, you have your fan, you have the top of your air filter. This is the cup that it sits onto, and then your two foot pedals here, your brake and your accelerator. That's pretty cool. You got your steering bar here, or your steering box, and then you have your what is this thing called? Steering column. Then you have your rear stabilizer bar right here. You got your front spring pack here and stabilizer bar. This is your rear axle with the molded in drive shaft and rear spring pack, and this is the top of your axles. So very nicely detailed. And then there's your front end, and there's a front stabilizer bar or steering arm or whatever you want to call it. So very, very nice, you guys. Very nice pieces. Okay, here's the last of the parts tree here for the blue parts. These are the backs to your seats. This is your license plate bracket with the little light thing. You put your little light bezel, I guess, on there. And this is your spare tire that goes under the side of the truck itself. That recessed area there. So your little chrome hubcap goes right in the center here, and that's it. This side, there's supposed to be a pin on the side of there, so you can just slap it in there. But yeah, but anyways, very nice pieces though. Here we have our chrome pieces. We have 5 hubcaps, 4 that belong to the wheels. This one belongs to the spare because it says Ford. The other ones all have V8 logos. Here's your headlight buckets here, very nicely molded. And you have your taillight bezels here, which I don't know why they included 2 when there's only 1, but it's all good. There's your carburetor. There's your mirror. There's your windshield wipers. You have a V8 logo with something attached to it. Not sure what that is. You have your shifter right here. and I believe you have, this is your rear view mirror, and of course you have your grille, and then you have your front bumper, you have the rear bumper. Now the chrome on the front bumper is really bad, so you might have to restrip it and redo it or whatever you want to do. It's just, it's kind of ripply looking. So, and then here on this one you have your door handles for the outside, and on the inside you have your miscellaneous details, your window cranks, your door handles, and all that stuff. You have your filler tube right here, and you have the rear door handle there. So very nice pieces and very nicely chromed. No complaints there. And of course here's your tires, which you get 5 tires. One is supposed to be a spare, but I don't know why. It's all good. But the tires are very nicely detailed. There's not a lot of flash going on with them, minus the little tabs that are on there. And you get some nice tread detail, especially on the sides, and you get all the lettering, of course. So very nice overall. Okay, you guys, we're going to finish off this kit review with the clear parts here. Here you have your clear red taillights, really nicely done. But when you do cut these out, you have to be very, very, very careful you don't lose them, because these are very, very small parts. But overall, they're very nice. And I don't know why they include 2 of them when there should be 1. But it's good, because when you lose one, you got the other. But if you lose both, well, you're screwed. But other than that, they look really cool. And then here you have your clear parts. I've been looking all over the instructions trying to find out where this window goes to, and it's really nothing. It's just a window. So it doesn't go to anything. Here you have your front windshield with the molded in trim, which you got to do either paint carefully or you have to bare metal foil carefully. Your choice. So I might end up bare metal foiling mine or something. I don't know if these are supposed to be sun visors or what the hell those things are. But they are what they are. So you know, whatever it's supposed to be. You got to do some trim. You got to get rid of these little tabs, which see them a lot. So but they got a lot of excess plastic, and you've got your headlights here, big bug eye type headlights, very nicely detailed. Then you've got your rear windows right here, so that's pretty cool too. Again, you got to do some cleanup and clean up the tabs and whatever and that sort of stuff. But anyways, so you guys, that concludes the model kit review on Revell's 37 Ford panel delivery truck. A very awesome kit once again, and let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys can find one and score one for yourself. This kit makes a great addition to any collection, especially if you're into old cars like me. And this one's been a real treat for me to have, so I'm really thankful for that. But anyways, so that's about it on my end, you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Keep your heads up no matter what through all the struggles. Keep hope, keep faith, keep up the great work. Keep on building those models. Keep doing what you're doing. So until the next video, you guys, it's your boy Chaz Customs, Custom Model Cars, and I'm signing out. Peace.